The wind's been ruining me gazebo type thing. There's a few of these little cracked bits that hold the legs up. So today's repair job is going to be the actual, if you can call it that, building that I'm doing my stuff in. See, like, these bits here are all bent at the joints. Now, I have done some repairs already on it. Don't know if you can see there. I've had to sleeve a joint there and then run another bar across because it was sagging in the middle, and there's quite a lot of these sleeve joints I've had to do. So that's my task for today, unfortunately, instead of fixing that thing, which is what I want to be doing. So that's the first job done. I've fixed it the same way that they fix stock cars with cable ties. Over there's another leg, and it keeps climbing over my Pook Max here, my Gorelli, in the wind. This one keeps climbing over the compressor when the wind blows, so my next step is I've hammered in another pole and I'm going to screw it on now, but first I've got to drill it left-handed. So I'm going to drill through here and just put a big screw through basically, and I've got 1, 2, 3 to do, so I'll come back to you after that. Finished product. Nice and secure-ish. So much as a 70 quid gazebo can be. So another 2 to do. The third job was going to be to sleeve this, but I don't have, this is wider stuff and I don't have any wider bars left over from the old gazebo, so I'm just going to have to leave that for now, maybe prop it up or put a bamboo cane on it and tape it on, I don't know, I'll find something. But in the actual last job then is these bars here, 1, 2, and there should be 3, but it keeps coming apart as the sides bow out because it's only held together with basically being pushed in. So the 2 joints in the bar, I'm going to drill it and put a screw through to stop it coming apart. Okay, so there's the screws on the joins, there's another one over there, and I've tried to be a bit clever here. I've screwed it onto this brace I put in to stop the roof sagging. I've turned these little hook things here upside down so it's pulling upwards, and I've braced it with a webbing strap, so hopefully that should keep it. Probably won't survive the first snowfall, but that's the best I can do for now. One final thing I've done today, I've cleared this bench off finally. It did have the other spare gazebo underneath, on top of it. It's now underneath, and I have a workbench to work on engines. Here's something I've not shown you before. This is half a YamaHalf QT50, and over here we have another half YamaHalf QT50. Unfortunately, some of the parts overlap, so we still don't have a back wheel, or, because this is shaft drive, as a shaft comes out of there to a little gearbox on the back wheel, so that's all that's missing, the back wheel and that, and the headlight and speedo key ignition section. So the one I've just shown you was given to me free when I went to go pick up a red Tomos. It'd been the guy who bought the Tomos off had also sold him that, and he'd taken the engine off it to put on his son's dirt bike. He had a dirt bike with a very similar but restricted engine, so he swapped him over. So I had this frame, I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and then I saw this for 30 quid, apparently running. It's definitely not seized, it kicks over okay. The exhaust's with it too, so hopefully I can take 2 and a bit bikes, or maybe 3 bikes if I find one without a front end but with the back section, and make one QT50. Fingers crossed.